Welcome back, and I just logged in to probably start a working stream and found this. Now, I did see that there was an update, which I will bring up here. So it says, new features, storyline, complete the arc ship and escape the void. New location, the void, event horizon. New module, space elevator. Laboratory, recycler, teleporter, magnetic accelerator cannon. We already had those things. Oh, that's a 1.1. Never mind. I'm a dork. For some reason, it didn't take me to the top. Okay, so new features. Ship CPU control, which is one of the things on our list here. Assign control to a number of your completed ships. I definitely want to check that out. Controlled ships can be assigned tasks around the map. Additional CPU points are gained at each new station level. There's now a Mark II atomizer. Added a Mark III smelter. Mark II and III matter printer, a Mark II fabricator, Mark II plasma forge, Mark II refinery, Mark II fusion reactors, that's awesome, Mark III bio extractor, and Mark II energy storage. So we got a bunch of things we can now upgrade. We'll have to see when it actually comes in the quest here. Higher tier factories, Mark II smelter, now produce more output items for the same input items. So that gives you more of a reason to upgrade because it'll use less resources to create the same amount of stuff in reverse. Station connectors now change shape depending on what is connected to them, so we'll have to look around about that. A performance optimization. You can now hold shift and click or drag to select multiple item filter slots at a time. You can now select multiple locations in the production overview. You can now use Control V to get back previously duplicated buildings and blueprints. Added new tech upgrades, enhanced containment, and advanced exoplanet lifters, which I'm sure we're not to yet. Improved optional shipbuilding missions to give more rewards for harder objectives at later station levels. Increased blueprint max area and max objects. Now shows Mark II, III, etc. on the status view. Increased the item send rate of the hub, so you can actually use your hub as a buffer sort of type of thing. Added an alternative super alloy recipe. We definitely need to look into that one. Recycler points are now shared between all recycler buildings, which is good because we were thinking about making recyclers in other areas. Altered recipes for artificial diamonds, neutronic acid, and oxygen. So we need to look at what those recipes are, make sure they're not going to take more stuff and may have messed with our ratios here. Molecular bonding has been refactored to now produce and use half previous amounts, which is good because that was a lot that you needed to make and use. So I like that it was refactored a bit. Servitor station now available earlier at station level 8, which I believe we're getting close to. And then there were fixes. Blueprints now show correctly on hotbar after loading a game. Multi-select duplicate models now appear in the correct rotation, which is nice. Analyze this achievement now functions on the client. I already had it, so I don't know what the problem is with that. It must be a multiplayer thing that if you did it, the person that wasn't owning the world may not have gotten it. Pausing the game no longer causes issues with efficiency. Readouts, fusion reactors now stores correct fuel amount for max input setting. Item no longer appear briefly when you have hide upper level enabled. Fix several client-side achievement bugs. Select new objectives. Oh, this one is huge. Select new objectives. Text voice only shows for the first few levels after completing an objective. So now we don't have to listen to that every time, or, you know, what I do, which is try to get it to shut up before it says it. Upgrading a module now shows correct label immediately. So that is what we have upgraded. So we have in our new objectives, we have station level 3, ship CPU control we need to look at, and then these are 8, 9, and I'm assuming these are 11, not 2. So these are not anything we're going to be doing soon, but I believe the 8 we are almost to. So let's go back over to here, and I believe we should have, yeah, we've got tons in here now. So I did do, before we get into this, I did do a little bit of work over here making more of the plasma forges so we can make more super alloy, and did a little work out here. I was hurting and didn't feel like streaming it, so I just got it done. Hope nobody minds. Let's see, do we have we don't have these to be able to be upgraded yet. I think that was like 9 or something like that, but let's go ahead and get these in here, get this done. So that gives us the Mark III miner and the Mark II
and Mark II bioextractor have now been unlocked. These can extract raw materials at a higher rate and increase the output of your factory immensely.
And you say nothing else, right? Woohoo! She says nothing else. Awesome. So select an objective. Now, if you see, you can see that little yellow right there. So now we have this one that we need to go back to. So this gives us ship control computer, and it says +5. So let's go ahead and select that objective, and we should easily have the computers. And there we go.
Ship CPU control has now been unlocked. This lets you use your ship CPU points to control a number of your completed ships and assign them a range of tasks around the map. As your station level increases, you will gain more CPU points and be able to control more and larger ships.
How did I lose that asteroid down there? Or did it spawn down there? So that means we should now be able to control these. We hit Z and it lets us control it. We can release control. And it says current task is idle. Okay, so stop, move, follow me, explore, patrol, and escort Interesting. So this is... So we could set these if we wanted to do our exploring for us. Now these are general purpose utility ships, so these are going to be quite useless for... They're not going to be good for fighting. So if we sent them out exploring, they would get blown up. So we'll just release control of him, but that should mean that we can build... Do we want exploration? Or we could just make one of these. This is a military ship, and we can have it just patrol around. Let's try that. Here, we can give them the... Oh, nope, composite's on its way. We do need to get some of this mess out of here, though, because the nano can't get in here. Alright, so now it's going to go get fueled. And we can control 5 of them, and we have 5 different areas. So we could set one on patrol in each area, but that would mean that we may need to make a shipbuilder in each area. Now, you do not have your missiles, so we're going to have to deliver you manually. So there you go. Because we actually don't have these set to go to here if they need to, which we should do. So now you need your missiles. Why do you not have your missiles? Go there. And we have another recycler token, which is good because we need that. I also have set this now that it comes from... why does that look like it's going over there? Oh, it's... I don't know why it looks like it's going from over there. It's supposed to be these are going to it. Why does my link thing look weird? I have no idea, but these are supposed to be going over there if they're excess. I think it was gold I sent over there. So we'll end up getting more of them. Okay. So he's now got missiles, so now we can control him, and we can have him patrol multiple points. Okay, so we can just have him go here. And then if we shift click, we can just have him kind of patrol around the outer edge of our place here. So if we have any thing nasty come in, this should help with being able to... And apparently we don't have to actually click on the place. We can just click in the air. But I want to see if he'll actually hit the meteors as well. But on the more smaller maps, this might be a... one of your ships were destroyed. I think our interceptor was just destroyed. Not sure what destroyed it though. It says current task idle. But yeah, now I can't remove CPU control. Yeah, that's a problem. I now can't get out of his inventory. I can't get out of the screen. I'm stuck here. Okay, so that's a bug they need to look into. Good thing they got that at the last moment. So I'm wondering if one of those hit it, or because he probably flew into the purple gas right here while I was setting it up. I should have, I guess, got him set up first. That is a bit of an issue, but I'm going to pause and see what I can do to figure out how to... Hold on. Maybe if I go to a different place. No, he's still stuck even here. So yeah, I'm going to have to probably reload the game. And I'll let them know about this issue. But yeah, these definitely look a little different. Like, those look flatter to me than those. I could be wrong though. But anyways, I'll be right back. Never mind. I went to leave, clicked on the hub, and it went away. So I don't have to reload. But we'll fiddle around with those a little bit later. Let's look at the other objectives that have changed. So 8, we have advanced AI robotics. Unlocks the servitor station. Oh, excuse me. Which deploys a programmable robotic AI helper. Uh-huh. So you say. Let's get 50 of these then. That is expensive to get this done, but hopefully it's worth it.
The servitor station deploys a helpful AI-powered robot that can be set to automatically perform tasks around your station, such as repairing damaged modules, aligning solar panels, and collecting resources when linked to a suitable destination module.
Well, I'm not sure the repair thing is a good idea. I'm not sure I would need the
A particularly
aligning.
useful function for the servitor is to automate the collection of exotic matter from the junkyard zone.
Well, we haven't got to the junkyard zone. We're trying to do that, but you keep adding more stuff. The aligning of the solar panels would be helpful if we were setting up large solar arrays, which we don't typically do. Repairing stuff would be a decent idea as well. So let's take a look at this thing. General. Oh, you are nice and expensive, aren't you? So we need 15.5. Yeah, we'll just grab that, half of that, and the 12 of those, and that should be fine. All right, so if I put you somewhere here in the middle, which I completely do not have room to do, because the middle area is a little full and you're a little on the thick side. Can I get you? Oh yeah, you really take up room. So I can put you here. Repair damaged modules, align solar panels, gather resources. Now, the gather resources, wreckage, asteroid, carbon, asteroid. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So if I set you to do that, if any asteroids show up in this area, you'll go out and collect them. You're going after that little guy right there. And then you're going to stick it in the atomizer, right? No. Do I have to link you to the atomizer? I do. Okay. So then I can just have you come and pick up like these over here that we have that show up occasionally. But I think I'm just going to leave it for repairing things at the moment. It is set to align solar panels, but I think these are all at 100. Well, that one's at 99. Do we have to link them? No, we don't have to link them. All right, so it's an interesting little thing. I don't know that I'm going to use it a lot, but it's interesting. It would be more useful like over here where we have asteroids that are like constantly around here, and I think our new one does as well. And I probably will definitely put one over here just for repairing, because this place gets attacked constantly. Speaking of which, I want to go get the stuff real quick. Yeah, look at how much diamond plating we're having come in. It is really nice now that I've got that upgraded a bit. Oh, I was getting superconductors. There we go. And let's just take the whole stack of them because I don't have many of them on me. I also do not have many of those. Oh, and I just realized that I forgot about that. I went out and got the, over on the second asteroid belt. We had one place that we needed the surfboard wing thing, and I went and got it. I noticed it when I was in here messing around the other day. So I think we'll just put this like right here, and then that'll help protect most of that area. But when I went and got that, it has our other tungsten carbide. So we can go ahead and come out here, and this should be, I believe, our final, which it is. So now we can get this done. Yeah, you want to shoot me, shut up. Alright, so now we can drop that off there. You're just going to get your butt kicked. Why did you follow me home? Alright, so we have no tech points. That'll be our first actual tech point coming back in after we use them all. So we can start looking at some of these, which I completely forgot were in here. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. But let's go ahead and go to the objectives. So we still have this one, enhanced hydrogen facilities. This is going to give us our upgraded refinery and our upgraded fusion reactor. So we just need 500 carbon nanotubes. It's going to give us 100% production speed on the refinery and 25% production output at a cost of 15 energy, but our fusion reactor Mark II is going to have 100% power output and 20% less fuel consumption. So it's going to make 150. So we definitely want to get this done, but I do not have 500 on me. I've got 400. So let's just come back here and grab a few more. Get that in there. Give me the computers back. We can get that completed now.
The Mark II refinery and Mark II fusion reactor have now been unlocked. The Mark II refinery can process gases and liquids at an enhanced rate for less power consumption, while the Mark II fusion reactor produces additional power while using less fuel.
Okay, so I said that wrong. It uses less power. So that gives us all the more reason to upgrade them because it's going to be more efficient on power. And it's going to take diamond plating, heavy frames, nanotubes, and superconductors to do that. And it's going to take the same thing to upgrade these. And I don't know that we need to upgrade these currently. Our power grid isn't bad. Our max usage is 1700 where we're producing 2048. But I'm probably going to work on getting them done once we're done with 9 here. So let's go ahead and call it a day here. We'll come back, we'll get to 9, or see if we can get 9 done. And then we'll look at upgrading the fusions around all the places and probably our refineries. We're definitely going to want to do the refinery over here because we have, oops, wrong one. Over here because we have so many of them. And that'll help with our power plant over here. And it looks like I got to come over here and get some work done because something got kicked in the butt. But before we leave, I got a whole bunch of modules here. So let's get these in here and up the production of these guys. I still need 1, 2. Looks like I need 2 more for those, and then I also need the ones for that one has one, but this one, oh, that one has one too. This one doesn't have it, so these 2 need it. All right, so I will see you guys in the next one, and we'll look at the advanced fueling here, which gives us a upgrade to the fuel depot, and that should be really useful. So, see you guys in the next one.